So GRI are not a new SUP pump company. They've been around for many years, and many of you are already using a GRI pump in your iSUP packages. You might not know it because they might be branded up like this one here with the Fanatic logos, but they are a GRI pump. And like all good brands, they're looking to improve their products year on year, making them easier to pump up, making it quicker to pump up, and enable you to get more pressure in your board as well. So quickly, let's talk about the pumps that are in the market at the moment and you're probably using on a regular basis. The most common pump that a lot of you might have in your iSUP packages is the GRI HP8, which is the double action pump. Upstroke, downstroke, puts air in your board, and you've got a rotating lever at the back that you can turn down, and you can pump just on the upstroke, or you can pump on the up and downstroke, making it double action. This one is still a high pressure pump, and you can get 26 psi easily into a board with this pump. The other pump that a lot of you will be aware of is the bigger HP5 triple action pump that came on the market about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It is a triple action pump, so it's got 3 settings. It gets a large amount of air in your board very quickly, but it's not the lightest of pumps on the market. But if you want to get air in your board as quick as possible, this is the pump to look at. We've done several reviews and comparison reviews with this pump, so check out some more videos on this pump. But they have upgraded this and made it HP6 this year, which a lot of brands are starting to use because they are slightly slimmed down, it's a little bit lighter, and it's a bit easier to use as well. The big difference with the HP6, apart from it being bright yellow, but you can also get it in a red color as well, is the weight of the pump compared to the HP5. The HP5 weighed 2.4 kilograms, and it was definitely something that we noted in one of the reviews. We said how it does weigh a bit more. The new HP6 weighs 1.8 kilograms, so it's a lot lighter pump, and that does make a difference if you're transporting or flying with your iSUP. Definitely any sort of longer journeys involving carrying or walking with an iSUP, having a lighter pump really makes a difference. The HP6 might not get the air in your board as quick as the HP5 because it has a slightly smaller chamber size, but it has a maximum pressure of 30 psi, which is probably higher than you're ever going to want to pump your iSUP, but it does show that they have put a lot of engineering and thought into this pump to get that pressure out of it. But really the new pumps that have just come on the market is the new HP8 and the HP9. Now they're both double action pumps like the older HP2. These pumps do look fairly similar, but there is a size difference. The HP8 hasn't got such a big chamber, so you're not going to get as much air in it as quick. And the recommended PSI is up to 26 PSI for the HP8 and 20 PSI for the HP9. So the HP8 and the HP9 will pump up most of your inflatable paddle boards, but if you're looking at trying to get the higher PSI in your boards, then the HP8 will be better for that. And this is because the HP8 has a much smaller chamber, so it's going to be easier to push that air at the higher pressure. So we will be doing some comparison videos using these new GRI pumps soon with some other brands to see which pumps are the fastest. But remember, this is a quick look video just to give you a heads up that new stuff is coming out in the market and stuff to look out for. But the real big thing about these new HP8 and HP9 is the fittings and the ergonomics of these pumps. The foot pegs are much better shape. They've got angles for your feet. They've got extra grips. Similar sort of width to the older HP2 pump, but it's definitely better designed. They've done a lot of work on the handles of these new pumps because these pumps are definitely the most comfortable pumps to use with your hands that I've ever used. It almost feels like they've taken a bit of plasticine or soft pliable plastic and literally molded it to your palms. So actually after pumping, it's very, very easy and you haven't really got to hold on to the handle too much. You can actually let your palm do a lot of the gripping when using the handle. And that does actually make a difference when you're using the pump. Definitely over lots and lots of sessions every weekend, if you're inflating your board, then this sort of pump is easier to use, definitely with the handles. The other good thing is these pumps are only a tiny bit heavier to the older HP2R pumps. Now they're bigger, they get more air in and they're easier to use, but they are only a tiny bit heavier, so that is good. They've kept the weight down, and for somebody like myself who wants to do traveling, wants to do touring, wants to be using their pumps and going away and storing them on my board, maybe if I'm doing some SUP touring, a light compact pump is really important. So these pumps are going to be an interest to me because of that. If you want to see more weights, volumes and specifications for all of these pumps, check out the full post on SUPboarder. We'll put them in the description below. But until next time, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, give this video a like if you like it, and remember to check out SUPboarder Mag and SUPboarder Pro. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.